Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out Diller Tannen Bronson's Keuka Dunes Golf Club, Hammondsport, New York. This is for the latest CC design contest hosted by TGCTOURS. Now Dylan has recently won a major designing event on the TGCTOURS circuit, so really looking forward to playing this one. So let's get right into this. As you can see, fairways are normal, green speed is medium fast. We're leaving everything else at default, and we are going to be playing off the black tees, which are playing 6,942 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. So very intrigued by the name here, Keuka Dunes. So I can imagine we're going to see plenty of sand dunes around here, going by the opening hole, which is a par 4, playing 471 yards, stroke index 3. So very generous fairways on this opening tee shot. But wow, look at the dunes either side of these fairways, man. This is absolutely gorgeous. Really like this opening hole. So I think we're going to take the left hand side of this fairway. Just going to allow that wind to take us round to the left. Absolute laser beam off a tee shot. I've actually not played since my previous round, guys. I have been helping my 12-year-old son. He's shown a slight interest in the game, and try to help him figure a few things out. He is playing on beginner clubs, but he's slowly getting there. I'm sure a few of you seen from Twitter the eagle he did drain from about 194 yards, but we've got 121 yards, up 28 feet. So we've really lofted up this pitching wedge. We do have a backboard probably about 12 feet past the pin, but I'm just trying to land this short of the flagstick. It should sit down fairly quickly. Green looks uphill, and they're not the firmest of greens. Should sit down quickly. It didn't sit down as quick as I would have liked. We are going to have a downhill putt here, I would imagine. So 8 feet down 4 inches. Green speeds are 156. Breaking both ways here. Hopefully that turns back. It does turn back. Horrible putt line. And like I said, not played this game since my previous video, being more focused on helping my son, but I was in the driving range for about 5 minutes just to get a feel of things, and I was pushing everything right. I could not hit one straight shot. But hole number 2, par 3, playing 172 yards, stroke index 9. Once again, look at the dunes. This is just a fantastic looking opening few holes here. Really impressed. Must have been so time consuming to get these dunes placed the way he has. So de-loft in this 8 iron. Oh, there's the push. That is going to go hard right on the master clubs. Oh, I think the green sloped away from the flag here. If this finds this slope, we're in a bit of trouble here. It did. Oh, wow. Now, a lot of people say, oh, that is so unfair, the greens, but there was a clear safe zone. I just did not find it due to that push. So 53 feet, up 2 feet. Green speed's 156. We are really going to have to melt this up here. I think that's going to come up a little bit short, but we should have a 6 to 8 foot putt for the par save. 6 footer. That was actually not a bad putt. We do manage to walk away with a par, and we are going to remain at 1 under par, but hopefully that push rights are going to be few and far between this round. Hole number 3, short par 4, playing 383 yards, stroke index 11. This is just a fantastic looking course, guys. Something different. Love the lighting. Look at the sun try to break through the hazy clouds or the hazy sky. But once again, we've got options. I'm going to try and put a fast on this, I think. That's going to, yeah, we're going to have to take the middle route. I think that's the best route, maybe the most dangerous, but going to try and put a fast on this. Try and get up this uphill fairway. It's actually not a bad shot. May come back down this severe slope here. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's going to come back down, you would imagine. It has done exactly that. And that is going to leave us a bit of an awkward stance here into this slightly uphill green. Oh, I think we could really I think we could play a full, no, not a full, but a lofted up lob wedge here. 77 up 24 feet. Just have a look at the green. Once again, another backstop. But the interesting thing is the backstops are way past the flag. I don't think they would bring you back. So just slightly lofting up this lob wedge. Try to land this as close to the pin as possible. Wind should take us to the left. There's a laser beam. Long may that continue. This is on track. Should bounce out and sit. It's done exactly that. Generated a little bit of spin. And that is going to leave us about a 6-foot putt. Good challenge on the greens as well. Just going left edge of the cup and playing this dead weight. And we do manage to pick up our second birdie off the round and move to 2 under par. But this course certainly has a feeling of a large open space due to the lack of trees. But in all fairness as well, you feel quite closed in due to the sand dunes all around you. It's quite a bizarre feeling, to be honest. It's definitely a course, very unique course, something different. I'm loving the theme of the course and loving the layout so far. But hole 4, 485 yards, downhill. Once again, just try to boom this down there. That should kick hard right. But I really, really like the lighting. This is a designer, he's fairly new to the design feature, to my knowledge. Like I say, very talented designer who won his first major event not that long ago. So once again, you've got options on these greens. With that wind, we're just going to sting this up there with 7 iron, just de-lofting this, try to use the green to our advantage. That should turn hard right. As long as we land this left of the pin, I think we've got a chance here of getting on a good location. Oh, it's a slight push right. Oh, that is really going right, but we should still land left. Hopefully this dies on this uphill slope. Should turn hard right now. May come back a little bit. No, so it's going to be another downhill putt.
Okay, 11-footer here. This is definitely makeable.
Very straightforward putt, to be honest, as long as we can keep our putt line within the cone. But the way we're pushing things right, yeah, that's on track. Done really well there, and we do pick up birdie number 3. So, good start to this round. We are 3 under through the first 4 holes. But I do believe, but I'm sure you guys will correct me if I'm wrong, the CC players are players of reasonable standard. So I don't think Dylan would have made this course too demanding for these guys. It's certainly going to be a challenge for most players. But hole number 5, par 4, uphill par 4, playing 410 yards. Look at the moon off there in the distance, guys. Absolutely stunning. Or is it the sun? Just above that tree. Absolute fantastic. So it's another deliberate fast.
That's a nice looking shot.
It should kick up to the left. But it's going to be another approach shot off a severe slope. I think that's going to be a common theme of the course. But 113 yards, up 27 feet. Once again, backstop. We are in between clubs here, but I'm just going to de-loft this gap wedge. Ball's going to move hard right at our feet. Green is going to turn to the right as well. I think we may just come up short of the pin here. And hopefully it kicks forward for us. It's another slight push right. That one should not affect us too much. That's going to come up a little bit short unless we get a firm bounce out. Didn't really get a firm bounce. But we are going to have about a 10-foot putt. 11-foot putt. This one is going to turn to the right. Don't know if we've allowed enough there. No, we haven't. Just breaks past the right edge. Weight was good. Just didn't respect the break enough there. But we do tap that in for par. So there is a fair amount of challenge to this course, guys, from tee to green. but very intrigued as we move on to hole number 6. Par 4, playing 446 yards, stroke index 13. But wow, what a fantastic looking hole this is. That is postcard perfect, to be honest. Very, very impressed. It's going to be an uphill tee shot into an uphill green. But it's amazing how the course, honestly guys, it feels so open, it looks so open and spacious, but due to these bunkers and dunes all around you, you feel quite enclosed in. Far better tee shot. That should get up this slope, and hopefully we don't kick too far right. But good bit of design in there. You can see he's designed a fairway that is going to stay in play. Good bit of right in there. Loving the landscape. 122 yards, up 41 feet. Bit of a bowl green this one. 3 mile per hour wind. I think we're going to have to go pitch and wedge and loft this up a few touches. Sorry, I mean de-loft it, guys. Once again, looking at me short off the pin, and hopefully this releases out for us. Opting not to use a backstop. Far superior strike. That needs to stay up. This could be good. Very happy with that. Didn't turn as much to the left as I expected. But we do have a 7-foot putt. It's another tricky putt. Very similar to the one we just missed. Playing that fairly firmish. It does catch the right centre of the cup, and we are rewarded with a birdie, so we do move to 4 under par. I feel the course is quite deceiving. I mean, see, when you're on the tee box, you think this is going to be a very challenging hole, especially when you're looking at the greens as well. But if you play the course with good course management, put your shots where you want to put them, you're in with a good shot of scoring low here. So hole number 7, wow, this is a short par 5, playing 509 yards, stroke index 17, so second easiest hole on the course. Should comfortably reach this in 2. This is a good eagle opportunity yardage wise. I think we comfortably come over the top of this dune here on the left hand side. Fairway is 60 odd feet below us. Ah, it's another horrible swing and pushed it right. Fortunately, we did allow enough of fairway to work with. And that ball is going to run for days. Maybe on a slight downhill slope here.
Looking at around 155 yards out.
Yeah, we RB. So 157, down 1 feet. Common theme are the backstops and the greens. I'm going to have to fully loft this up. I still think this may be a bit long, so we are going to try and use the backstop here. Loving the backstop feature though. Oh, it's a good strike. That is definitely going to catch that slope. And this should make its way down towards the pin. Come on. Oh, I don't know. Is it? It's reluctant. There we go. Reluctantly coming back down in slow motion almost. And that is going to set us up with an eagle putt. 10 feet. Down 2 inches. It's another putt that I've missed on many, many occasions. So just giving this one a bit of respect. Should turn. It does turn. Oh, that just catches the left edge of the cup, and we do manage to pick up our eagle there, and we do move to 6 under par. Hole number 8, par 3, playing 233 yards, stroke index 1, hardest hole in the course. Look at this. That must have been so time consuming creating all these dunes, guys. It had to be. But fantastic. It really, really is. So impressed with this course so far from Dylan. So I think we're going to have to come down. Ooh. Just going to de-loft this 5 hybrid. Green's certainly going to turn hard right here. So just aiming this to the left off the pin. Allowing that green to take us up towards the pin actually. We are really in between clubs. What a strike. That's actually veering a little bit right. I certainly aim more to the left than that. Surely that 1 mile per hour wind. We could be in danger of catching this hard slope here. This ball could disappear. Please sit. Oh, it's found the slope. I can't believe that. Quite surprised the ball moved as far right as that. Looked like a clean strike to me. Wind may have changed. Oh, this is nightmare. 75 feet, up 4 feet. Slight break to the left at our feet. We are really going to have to give this a good whack. There's very little movement in it from what I can see, to be honest. I think due to the pace here, we may just set it out to the left and hopefully it doesn't turn too much. As long as we get up to the top part, I'm happy. So look at that. That is a full pullback. Oh, that's short. That could come back down. Wow. You certainly do not want to end up in this position where I am, guys. So we're more than likely going to be dropping a shot here. I thought I played a full swing there. So same again, we're going to take the same line. I'm just going to ensure we go for a full swing here. That's it fully back. This has got a chance of going in. We haven't, have we? Oh my goodness, guys. What a par save that is. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. Who says that I can't putt well on a regular basis? What a par save that is.
And we have the 9th hole coming up.
But we do move on to hole number 9, which is a par 4, playing 431 yards, stroke index 5. Probably going by the first 9 holes, guys. I wouldn't say there's been a huge amount of planting being done on the course, but I think the clean dunes and the clean looking course suits this fantastically. Some people may criticise and say, oh, it's a bit of a lazy effort. I tell you something, it is not. I think this is a fantastic looking course from the front 9. So hole 9, par 4, playing 431 yards. Just going to try and come in between the bunker and the dunes up on their left here. Try and thread the eye of the needle. Decent swing, a slight push right, but enough fairway to work with. So since my latest video, guys, PGA Tour have announced a few new licensed pros. It's Gary Woodland, Jim Furyk, and I think the final one is Patrick Cantley. Since then, no more information. I know there's been a lot of criticism on how the characters look, but I'm just sitting on the fence at the moment. Let me know your thoughts. So, let's see if we're going to fire this one right at the flagstick. Slightly de-lofted this sand wedge. It is slightly elevated the green. Oh, what kind of swing lines? That is going way right. I would have assumed going by the swing line it might have went left. Yardage was perfect. We've just put that about 10 feet right at the flagstick. 8 feet. Fairly straightforward putt here actually on this hole. Oh, sneaks in on the left hand side, and with that birdie putt we do manage to shoot a 7 under on the front 9 here. So hole number 10, par 4, playing 478 yards, stroke index 8. But look at this. This hole's got that misty, hazy effect. That fairway certainly, geez, oh, slurring my words there, certainly going to kick left here. But this is such a unique and fantastic course, guys. Very, very impressed with it. It's kind of a hybrid between Seminole and Wolf Creek and Scottsdale, in my opinion. Certainly seeing the comparisons. But look at the moon off there in the distance. I'm not sure if that's meant to be the moon or the sun. Quite hard to say. I'm sure you can make it whatever you wanted to make it, to be honest. So deliberate fast paid off. Like we said in the flyover, fairway was going to kick us hard left. So 149 yards, up 2 feet. Ball's going to move hard left at our feet. Just de-lofting this 9 iron. This should land short. And hopefully sit down fairly quickly. It's another push right. Tell you what though, the slope's done us a huge favour there. Yardage should be bang on. Is it going to bite? It did bite. Bit of fortune there because I didn't accustom or set up for pushing it right. 4-foot putt, which we do convert, and we do move to 8 under par. But yeah, it's quite bizarre. On the flyovers you think this hole's going to be very challenging, but when you get out there and you play the kind of golf that you want to play, your decision making and reading the course, it plays very fairly. As you've seen, I've been rewarded for good shots and I've definitely been punished for poor shots. But hole number 11, par 3, 175 yards, stroke index 2. Let's say it's playing 169. Wind is very low. It's another backboard we've got here. I really like the fact and the use, obviously on pin set 1, of the backboards. I mean, they are a good 10 to 12 feet past the pin. There's a laser beam. This one should find that backboard, I would imagine. Should just trickle past and come back down. Oh, it's hardly moving back. Maybe we didn't get far enough up the slope. So it just actually took the words out of my mouth. The back slopes are very useful, but they're not making your shot too easy, because as you can see there, you've got a good, 15 feet, 16 feet between that backboard. This is a tough downhill putt. Just touch that. Needs to turn. It's not going to turn enough. Didn't really turn the first 3-4 feet, but really like that feature. You think, oh, this shot, if I use that backstop or backboard, it's going to work out well for me, but it's a good distance past the pin. Solid par though. We do move on to hole number 12. It's another par 5 playing 536 yards, stroke index 16. Look at that pathway there. Fantastic detail. Get your golf cart or your trolley up there. But such a stunning course, guys. I've not seen many of the other entries into the CC Design Contest. I know Jim Jem and Avacrack have been covering a few of them. But I tell you something, I can assure you this one has to be up there for a close contender. And good luck to everyone who has taken part in the contest. Once again, TGC Tours flying the flag for the game. And all you fantastic designers who take the time to design these fantastic courses for the likes of me to play them and showcase them. So it's another solid tee shot. Not getting huge run out in some of these fairways due to the uphill fairways. I think we just about make this. Ball's going to go hard left. I think that ball's going to go more to the left than actually what the lie suggests. And look at that slope. Pushed it slightly right. So I was right, called it. That slope was going to take us more to the right. That push right actually helped us out. It's going to leave us a bit of an uphill putt for Eagle.
Tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole.
Ooh, 37 feet, up 1 feet. I think the green speeds, not, you know me guys, I prefer the faster greens. I'm not sure if I hit that. I have hit it. Very good weight actually, just didn't have the line, but good attempt. I prefer playing on 187 greens. I really think the green firmness and the green speed suits this course, to be honest, due to the challenges you've got in navigating these greens and getting the ball from fairway to green. I think it really suits it. But hole number 13, par 3, playing 122 yards, stroke index 14. Oh, I tell you what, this could be really in between clubs here. Let's say 119. That wind, uphill green. I'm actually just going to de-loft this gap wedge a tiny touch. So we are going to try and use the backboard here. Try and get this ball filtering back down. Hopefully I've de-lofted this enough. We've got enough club to get up there. That's a push right. Yeah, I didn't even need the swing meter to tell me that, guys. I felt that in my swing. And with that, we're certainly going to miss the backboard. I don't even know if we played a clean line in that swing, if we would have just about reached it. But I did say a couple of holes ago, yes, the backboards are there, but they're really in between clubs, and I'm not sure if they're a huge advantage where they would actually bring you back down to the... I've not played that firm enough, not a good read. If they would bring you back down towards the cup due to the green speeds and the green firmness. But solid par. I mean, there's good scoring opportunities here. Once again, it's a course that's going to reward risky play. It's going to reward good play. And you're certainly going to get punished here for poor shots. think my round is clearly highlighted that. But disappointed that I'm pushing things so far right. But we do move on to hole number 14, par 5. Easiest hole in the course, stroke index 18, playing 574 yards. Wow. Really, I just love the look of this course, guys. I find it very unique. The colours he's used. I think it's a fantastic course. Certainly got options here. I'm not actually sure if that's another fairway, but we're going to take the right hand side option. There's certainly 2 or 3 ways you could play most holes, to be honest, depending on what shot's in your locker. Try to put a fast on this one. Got it. Wasn't the best of swing lines. We have achieved the fast. I've got no idea how that's gone so far right. If you look at my swing line, you would probably argue that I've pulled it left more than pushed it. But we got what we wanted to achieve, and with that, so let's take off 10, 3, 6, 9. Let's take off 13 yards here. So 205, down 13. Oh, look at that slope our feet. It's going to be. I'm just going to counteract this with fade. I think if we can just land this right at the pin, if we've got the yardage, this could be good. Great strike. Oh, that ball's took off. It landed it beautifully, but it's too long. May make its way off the green here. It has. I think that's the first part where I've seen a second cut. Looks like we're in the fringe. Oh no, next part's fairway. Sorry guys, next part's fairway, but there's no light rough in this course. Is it going to run out? Is it going to run out? Ah, good attempt. Going to ensure we pick up a birdie. Well, hopefully from about 4 or 5 feet. But yeah, I didn't want to comment too soon on the first cut. But from what I've seen, there's been no first cut. So you certainly don't want to miss these fairways. But the fairways are huge, guys. Let's be honest. They are made fairly narrow, though, by all these bunkers or dunes, whatever you want to class them as. But yeah, great feature. It's quite rare to find no light rough and only heavy rough. But hole number 15, par 3, 160 yards. Playing 148, let's say 150 to the pin. Got a 5 mile per hour crosswind. No backboard on this occasion. Green's certainly going to turn to the right. I'm just looking to fire this right at the pin though. Really try to attack the flagstick here. Hopefully we've applied enough loft. Need to put on a good swing line here. We've achieved that. This is tracking well. Is it going to sit? Is it going to sit? Oh, bit of a firm bounce out there. But imagine that's going to be a downhill putt. I've just been caught out by a few of these pins. Do you think the green's going to be uphill when it's fairly flat? Very little movement in this one. That needs to turn back. Oh, it turned beautifully back the last 2 feet. And we do pick up another birdie. So, we're sitting at 11 under par. Despite not playing some shots really well, guys, we've had a solid round. We have pushed a few things right. Been very happy with my swing tempo this round, though. No slows so far. Hopefully that's not the kiss of death. But we do move on to hole number 16. Par 4, playing 469 yards, stroke index 4. Once again, guys, you really have the vision when you're looking at these flyovers. It's a tough course, that it's huge open. But like I say, at the same time, you feel that you've got very little room for error off the tee box due to the dunes all around you. It's quite a bizarre feeling. So just going to allow this wind to take us round to the left. Unintentional fast there, and look at that push right. Just as well I pushed that right, because I'll tell you something, if we didn't, that ball was going to be in the dunes, but we really pushed that hard right, which totally counteracted the fast, which would put me left. But we've got that extra yardage off the tee box. So 51 yards, up 24 feet. So playing 158. Just going to loft up this 8 iron. That wind should bring us back. So now push right. The wind will never bring that back. We're way long as well, I'll tell you something. We are way long. That is going to be a tricky downhill putt.
Alright, here we go. This one for the birdie.
So the push really affecting my shot. Way off with yardage there anyway, but this is going to be a tough downhill putt. It's going to break aggressively to the left. I'm just going to tap this. It's got a good line. It's got a good line. Oh, it just didn't turn as much as I expected it to that last few feet. Maybe a bit aggressive, but we should have a 6-foot putt for par. 6 feet bang on. We do convert that, and we are going to remain at 11 under par. I'm certainly finding the back nine slightly more challenging, but to be honest, I think my push right has kicked in more on the back nine than what it did in the front nine. But it's certainly a course that, once again, you think by the flyover, this is a tough hole. But like I said, like any course really, if you play it well, execute the shots you want to play, you are going to be rewarded here. And I'll keep saying it, I've been so heavily punished for every poor shot. I think we can play fast here. So just aiming to the right here, looking for a fast. It's going to take these bunkers out of play. Good swing. Now a lot of you are probably saying early, these bunkers that are on the fairway are not within your yardage. You're probably right, it would depend on the wind, but I think, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I think the majority of CC players are probably on pro clubs or beginner clubs. So I would imagine, oh look at this green, that the majority of these hazards are within their yardage. So just going to have to attack this with a lofted up pitching wedge. Slight downhill slope, so really lofted this up. I imagine this might be slightly past the flag. We're really in between clubs here. This is actually when you want a bit more wind in your face. It's a far superior strike. Get down, get down, get down. That's short of the backboard once again. So I think I've been proved right from my earlier comments. A good what? Let's say about a good 10 holes ago about the backboards. Look how far past you've got to go past the pin to get it. And I don't think with the green firmness or the speeds that you're going to generate enough fizz into these greens to get that ball coming back down. That's a poor putt. I knew as soon as that left the club face it wasn't going to turn as much as I would have liked. We do tap into par. Probably a missed birdie opportunity there. But we are going to remain at 11 under par. Going on to the final hole. If this absolutely outstanding course from Dylan Bronson Tanner. Keuka Dunes Golf Club. I do hope I'm pronouncing that properly. But look at this for a finishing hole. There is the clubhouse off in the distance. Very narrow landing area here for us. But I do think if we do execute a good fast, we should just catch that slope. Let's have a look. If we can catch this slope, we could get a really good run out here and probably leave us a pitching wedge. A pitch or lob wedge at worst. So try to execute fast. There we go. Look at that swing line, guys.
This one looks pretty safe.
You'll know when I deliberately try to execute a fast, I get a swing line like that. When I don't try and put on a fast, it's normally perfectly straight. So I was right. We are going to have a pitch shot. I think if we... 79 up 6 feet. Almost fully lofting this up. This should sit down fairly quickly. We are on a slight downhill slope. Problem is, if I push this hard right, we're in trouble here. It won't be anywhere near it. Would love to finish with a birdie here. Oh, great execution. Oh, let's see these downhill slopes, guys. That is crazy. That ball's probably went about 15 feet past. So frustrating. But we've got a 13-foot putt, down 4 inches for the birdie. Tough putt here. Very good challenge on these greens. But this is a fantastic course, guys. I really, really like it. Like I say, very unique. I think this is certainly A worthy contender. That's not going to turn. My putting has just not been great today, although we did drain what? About a 70-foot par putt. But there we go, guys. We are going to finish at 11 under. I'm sure some of these CC players will play better than what I did today. But I think that the way I play just highlights the risk-reward element of this course. I feel as if I hit every green and fairway in regulation. It'd be interesting to see at the end if we have or not. But that is it for today's video, guys. Like I say, this is definitely a favourite and a 5-star. We did, look at that, 100%, 100%. But if you did enjoy this video, guys, please hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.